Welcome back to another episode on our trip. We'll be gone for 1 week this time, but we have lots of driving to do and we don't mind. We love driving. We just share the driving. But it's the next day. Yesterday I showed you we were in Niagara and today we are in the US. So I slept a lot on my husband drive. He was the trooper. I was just so tired. I drive for a very small amount of time, but he did a lot of the driving. So finally we are here. We're going through this tunnel. You have to pay $20 to take this tunnel, which is a kind of shortcut, so we took that. So we decided to head to the zoo today. We have been to this zoo maybe around 5 years ago, but they have made it better. They renovated, they have more animals, they add some more different conservation areas and different things like that. So we are kind of ecstatic to go see what's in the zoo. They have made the entrance different. Everything is so bomb, looking so nice. So we just had to go take a look because we are there and we just love going to the zoo. We still have around 8 hours drive before we get to Virginia, but we're just gonna take the entire day and go to the zoo, and we are gonna do some sightseeing, other places, and walk around, and then we're gonna take a rest. We went to a grocery store before, so we all stocked up on food and we have a beautiful lunch that we prepared. When we get back to our vehicle at some point, we brought some things to eat with us. We have our knapsack and we're gonna go into the zoo and enjoy ourselves and have a blast of a time, because these are some of the things that we like to do, like visiting the zoo, visiting conservation areas and stuff like that. So we had a look at the map of the zoo since it's all new construction, and we realized that we're gonna be there all day because it's much bigger than it was before. So the kids decided to go to the souvenir area first, because by the time we see all the different animals, go through all the different sites, it's going to be closing time and the souvenir area is going to be closed. So they went there first to buy the little gifts and whatever they wanted to buy, and of course to see my daughter, she's there buying her little panda, and she bought this panda bear. It's not a panda, I think it's a red, yes, it is a red, yeah, it is a red panda. So she bought this and my son bought some other things, but yeah, they just had fun. Kids will be kids. Yeah, my husband is outside waiting for us. He was interested in looking at the there is a gorilla gave birth while we were there, so everybody was so excited. But what happened to my speaking? A gorilla gave birth while we were there, and everybody was so excited and wanting to see the gorilla, but she was just hiding her baby. So my husband, when we came in, he said, "Oh, you guys go to the gift shop and I will go to see the gorilla." And he was looking, he didn't see her. And then when we got back, we all saw her together. It was a beautiful moment, but there was so much people crowding to take photos of the gorilla and her baby. I didn't even get a photo. One thing I must say about inside the gorilla area, when I got inside there, I felt very, very emotional, and it was very hard for me to watch the gorilla because she was acting so very strangely. She just wanted to protect her baby, and she kept like going behind like a little wall that separated the 3 areas that was for the gorilla, and you couldn't see her behind there. It's like she really didn't want anybody to see her baby, and she kept like hiding the baby totally in her arms, and she was looking so like kind of sad in a way. and I just was overcome with emotion because I don't know, it's as if she didn't want to be in captivity or something. But my eyes kind of look into her eyes, and I just felt like her heart and her soul or something like that, and I just could not stay in that area. I had to go outside, and I think like something deep inside me were kind of moved. I don't know what was that feeling, but I just had to get out of there because she looked at me like straight in the eye, and it was as if she was like asking me to help her. And at that moment I feel like if like she was acting like my ancestors from way back then when they were in slavery. It's like if she was speaking through them or something. This was a really, really strange experience I had when I was inside the gorilla area at the zoo. And I mean, my husband asked me like, what happened? Like, you look like if you saw a ghost. I didn't see a ghost. I felt like if some kind of ghost actually spoke to me at that very moment, like the ghost of my ancestors or something like that. But it was really, really strange. I had that really strange encounter when I was inside that gorilla cage, because she looked at me like straight in the eye, and it's like if she just had a message for me, and it was so deep, like so strong and so like unbearable. I just had to walk away because there was nothing I could do for her, and whatever she was trying to make me understand, I understand it kind of deep inside my soul, but I really can't explain it. So it was just, I don't know. It was, I don't think I would ever forget that feeling that day. Visiting the zoo was amazing. We really had a fun time. After that, we ate, and we decided to just kind of take it easy for the rest of the day and drive like 4 hours instead of 8. So we decided to do some more sightseeing. We went to visit this lotus lake there, and yeah, we heard that like there's many people all over the world who eat the stalks of the lotus. And so we just wanted to see it ourselves. This is a conservation area, and it is like a preserved area. You can't really take the lotus out, but you can admire the flowers that is, coming out. And it was very beautiful. There were not a lot of flowers. I think there was like, we counted, I think it was like 10 or 12 flowers, different colors. And it was very beautiful that day. And there was a lot of like turtles and different water creatures inside this water. You can't see them because I'm using the GoPro, and you can really see things clearly when you're using the GoPro, like if you're watching through this lens. But sometimes when you put it to film, like showing it in the edit, like you're not seeing it really well. But anyways, there were like a lot of little, I don't know, little turtles, other little water creatures swimming in there. But the lotus was very beautiful. There was not many that was close to the little path, but there was more like outside on the outer edge of that little lake. So just a nice little area just to stop and just do some sightseeing and just take a breather. Like, we also had like a small lunch inside the car. I didn't film that, of course. And now we are going to find somewhere to rest. I think there's a beach close by, so we're going to go and walk on that beach and relax a bit. So finally we made it to this beach. This beach was a kind of how should I say, it was a task to get there, but anyways, we got there. and it was so hot. It was just like scorching hot, and the parking lot, like, I don't know, there was no shade actually, except there are some little things that they built outside. You have to go sit there, but it was just really hot. So we just decided to walk around and see if we wanted to like swim or do anything like that. But we went to the beach and actually sit down and just kind of look around, but it was just so hot and the water was not that great to swim in, but it was just kind of nice to kind of hang out there. We hung out there for like 2 hours just on the beach, sitting down with our chair. I read something, and yeah, we just sat there and relaxed until ready to leave. Oh, that's vacation, my friend.
I went out today just to see the light. It will never change, and I know I'm leaving. Trying to find out what I want, but it slipped away. You don't know how much I thought of you. It will never change, no matter what you do. Just let me come home and let me stay. I could let it pass, but not tonight. I could let this pass, but tonight I'm leaving for Tokyo. Longing for your avenues, I cannot get tired of you. Walking on the streets again, feeling lonely and blue. Tokyo, will we ever meet again? Do you remember me too? I am so addicted to you. Tokyo. I went out today just to see the light. It will never change, and I know I'm leaving. Trying to find out what I want, but it slipped away. You don't know how much I thought of you. It will never change, no matter what you do. Just let me come home and let me stay. I could let it pass, but not tonight. Got a lot I need to process. Should I stay or should I go there? Tokyo, longing for your avenues, I cannot get tired of you. Walking on the streets again, feeling lonely and blue. Tokyo, will we ever meet again? Do you remember me too? I am so addicted to you. Tokyo,
Okay, y'all, we are going shopping again today. It's another shopping day. Let's go shopping. Let's pick my bag up. So this bracelet you see there, this turquoise bracelet, you need to have this on your hand at all times when you're at the resort, because you would not be able to access any doors. This is your key for your room door or the suite that you're staying in, and then it's also the access key to any place you want to go, like the gym, if you want to go to the pool, if you want to get a massage, anything that you want to do inside this resort, you need to have the key. And sometimes they ask you, like if you're inside the resort, they kind of ask you to show you their like the band or something, because they want to make sure that you belong there. You know what I mean? They just don't want anybody to come in there and just be walking around and they don't belong inside there. So yeah, so we just keep it on us wherever we are going. And when we are going shopping, once we leave the resort compound, then we put it inside the cubby hole inside our vehicle, and then once we come back in through the entrance, then we just put them back on, because you know we're going swimming, we're doing many different activities, and there's lots of activities to do in this resort. There's tennis, there's a lot of games and things for the kids and lots of things to do, so you don't want to be losing that handband. Dirt? No, that's not duck, eh? Geese. Look at the geese, guys. They're right here. They're eating. They're all geese.
Turn left onto US 60s.
They're all geese. They're all the way here. They can come with us. They want.
Fires, you want some orange? Adara, you want some orange? Give it a slow down.
Continue on Virginia 132 north for 1 mile.
So we went shopping and we bought a lot of all natural, you know, things that we like to eat that is kind of expensive in Canada. We bought it because, guys, the prices were so good in the area that we're staying in. So we were just so happy to find things that we really like at a really reasonable price. So we kind of stock up. And right here we are taking out the cold stuff that we bought, and we're going to put it inside our cooler because we are heading to the beach after we finish shopping. So that's what I'm doing. And I didn't film that part, but we went to the beach and we meet up some friends and we hung out and we had fun. We meet some new people too. And then now we're gonna head back to the resort, and I'm gonna show you a couple of things that I bought, and then I'm gonna start dinner. Then we're gonna kind of chill and relax for the rest of the afternoon. So I bought some of this sorrel drink, and it's a Jamaican sorrel. So I'm gonna boil that. We're gonna have that tomorrow or later on in the afternoon once it get cold. And I bought this nice wok. It's a very big wok. And I bought some coconut water, and we bought some vegetables. This coconut water is great because it's just coconut water. There's nothing else except coconut water. That's why I bought it. And then I bought some Malibu spinach, which was such a good price. It was like, I think it was like $1.10 for the whole package. It was just great. So I'm gonna go back tomorrow and buy some more, because I think we're gonna be eating spinach all week while we're there, because I just love Malibu spinach because I grew it in my garden here in Canada. And then I bought some corn. This corn was not at the store. When we were coming back, we found this little country area and we found the little booth or something by the side of the road, and we bought this corn. We bought some yams at the place and some green bananas, so I started cutting it up to cook. We also bought some beef. My pots are on the stove cooking, as you can see. This is my beef, and this beef is so expensive in Canada. It's like, this is my favorite kind of beef, but it was so expensive. It's so expensive in Canada, and here it was so cheap. I paid like $3.50 or something like that for this amount. In Canada I would pay like, I don't know, like $20 for that. It was just crazy though. So it's the next day, and we have decided to go explore some of the places that we noticed when we were like driving back from the beach, and we saw lots of things that we wanted to do. So we were up early. Actually, I got up early and I did some laundry. The sheet that you're seeing on the bed is my sheets. When I travel, I don't use any hotel sheets. I always bring my own sheets, because I had a bad experience one time with sheets where I got a really bad allergic reaction and my eyes was swollen shut. And from since that day, it's been years, I've never like slept on the hotel sheets. I always bring my own sheets to sleep on and my own pillowcase, because I don't want to have any chances, like take any chances. I think it was like the fabric softener, or it could have been the soap or something I'm allergic to. So I don't want to spoil any of my vacations. So I've been bringing my sheets every time, like clockwork, when I go on vacation. But this place was really good because there's laundry, there's free laundry, and you can wash your stuff and things like that. So I just take their sheet off, fold it up, wash it, and then fold it up, put it away. Or sometimes I just leave it. I know it's clean, but they're not going to use it again. They're going to wash it again. But anyways, I just put my sheet on, and when I'm ready to leave, I just put back theirs on, so I'll never have any more allergic reactions. And even before that thing happened, like I tend to itch a lot. I don't know what laundry detergent they use. So anyways, I'm not taking any chances because I have super sensitive skin. So guys, we're heading out. We don't know where we're going yet. I think we're going to be doing some thrifting, because we saw some thrift stores yesterday. So let's go explore with us. So we decided to actually do some thrifting, because on the way when we were driving, we saw like some sign for thrift stores, and we love to go thrifting when we travel. So we stopped there. But when we got to this first thrift store, it said thrifting, but actually no one was there. So we came to this next thrift store. There was a lot of things outside, and I had to let my daughter go back into the car to put her stuff, like her dolls and stuff. Like she likes to carry little stuff with her. And I know in America, you know, sometimes they think kids steal stuff and whatever, and I never want that to happen to my kid, so she can be embarrassed or anything like that, you know. So whenever I go into any store, I let my children leave their stuff in the car, so you know we wouldn't have to deal with any crazy Karens who thinks that this thing belonged to them in the store. So she wasn't very happy about leaving her stuff in the car, but that's what you have to do to protect herself. Now this thrift store was my kind of thrift store. It was very, very nice and clean, and they had a variety of things, and the contents were very clean and it was good quality. Now some of the things, they were priced really high, but again there was like a mixture of good prices and high prices, and we were mainly looking for books, and we were looking for like a half a slip, and we were looking for just little baskets for my products and stuff like that, like flat baskets, stuff like that, or like bags and things like that we can carry with, like this bag for example. But we found quite a lot of stuff. I mean, I think we bought too much books, but there were books that we wanted to read or books that we heard of, and we noticed they had it in this store, and they were giving a military discount, so it was fantastic because we were able to get that military discount because we are a military family from Canada. And so we did pick up some extra stuff knowing that we were going to get that military discount, and so everything worked out well. The people in the store was pretty friendly and very talkative, but it was a nice experience in that thrift store. If I ever visit that area again, I would definitely visit that thrift store because I think the things that they carry in that store is really good quality. And as I said, it was very clean. I like to go in thrift stores where it's very clean and organized. When I was a kid. This one is a Remington. I had this one. We had this one. This old one.
These are on the bric-a-brac 50% off.
And these ones. It goes like this.
Could have just laid it down.
Do we need to put paper here?
Yeah.
We could get this.
After shopping at this nice little thrift store, we got the military discount. We decided to head to Goodwill because on the way there to that store, we saw Goodwill. But since we were going the other direction, we didn't want to stop. We said when we're coming back, we're gonna go to the Goodwill because then we had to turn in that direction where the Goodwill was. So now we're going into the Goodwill. But guys, the Goodwill was very disappointing. Why was it so disappointing? Because I mean, I can't say they were messy. It was very nice inside there, very clean, very organized, but the price was crazy, very, very expensive. I don't know why it was so expensive. Everything was just crazy expensive. I was talking to, well, actually one of the girl who works in there. She smiled at me and she started talking to me. And I said, oh my goodness, these prices are so high in here. She says, yes, the prices are very high. Everybody is complaining about the prices in the Goodwill. And a lot of people is not shopping there anymore because the prices has gone up. So when I was leaving, I found a camera stick, which was like $5. I was so happy. It was, I think, laying on top some shoes or something. And that was actually I bought two things, and we bought a huge doll for my daughter, which was very cheap. I think it was like $5, and that camera stick. I only bought two things in that store, and I was kind of that's the doll we bought for her. But I was very disappointed because I thought that the Goodwill was gonna be better, because I mean I watched so much YouTube videos with people talking about Goodwill and the good prices that they have in their area. And I said, oh, I should go to a Goodwill when I go to shop in US. But it didn't work out. And on the way, after we leave this Goodwill, there are many other Goodwills. But we decided to not go in them and see what they have, because this one was a huge one and the prices were pretty high. So we decided to not go into any more Goodwills. So we're gonna head to our third thrift store. After doing two thrift stores, my husband said, oh, let's just do one more. So I'm like, okay, no problem, let's do one more. We were kind of getting hungry. We had some stuff in the car to eat, so we will go to that thrift store, then we will eat our lunch, and we will find somewhere to kind of hang out for the rest of the day. So this thrift store was great. It was very good. He had lots of things in there, but there was nothing of interest in there that I really wanted or anything that I really liked. We just walked around and we saw a few things, and that was that. We didn't buy anything, but the people in there was very friendly, like I said before in the other thrift store. They were very friendly also. Something else that I noticed was that they had like 2 or 3 people working in there, and they were just very careful in like going around and pick up stuff and make sure things are very tidy in that store too. So I really like that thrift store too. On the way back to our resort, we stopped for gas, and voila, here is a kerosene pump. So actually people can buy kerosene from here. That was really I don't know, since I was a child we bought kerosene. I never seen any of these kerosene pumps since I was a child, so it was really surprising to see this kerosene pump there.